the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, California. With 3 rounds remaining on the 1993 Supercross schedule, Jeremy McGrath with a 52-point lead could clinch the crown. Now, to stay alive, Mike Kiedrowski had to beat McGrath and score at least 3 more points than McGrath. If he did any less, Kiedrowski would mathematically be eliminated from the title chase. Now, this is the first heat race of the night, and it provided some of the night's best racing. Here, Larry Brooks is the leader, rider number 17. He's trying to hold off Damon Bradshaw. His efforts were of no avail. Bradshaw will find a fast berm and take the position away from Brooks. Close behind, Mike Kiedrowski. Now, he wanted a no-risk pass situation. He found it, at least he thought he found it. Kiedrowski moved into second place. Now, just off the pace being set by the 2 riders was number 9, Larry Ward. Ward watched Kiedrowski pass Brooks, and he tried the same line. Throw in the Brooks bobble, and the pass was a no-contest affair. Brooks was now in the final transfer position with Brian Swink and Mike LaRocco giving chase. When LaRocco broke free from Swink and quickly gained on Brooks, it appeared it was just a matter of time before the pass was made. Watch what happens, though, to Mike LaRocco. He gets sideways in the corner, loses control, he's out of it. Now, that left Swink to challenge Brooks for the final transfer position. The battle went all the way to the wire, and Larry Brooks is going to get the nod. But watch Brooks off the finish line jump. For Swink, it meant a trip to the semis. For Brooks, it was a day in the sun. Let's see that finish line jump one more time. It's the classic flying W. It was time for the Pasadena main event. Time for Mike Kiedrowski to put a crimp in Jeremy McGrath's victory celebration. Time for Jeremy McGrath to wrap up the championship. Let's watch the start. When the field of Supercross stars rounded corner number 1, like he had so many times during the season, Jeremy McGrath led the pack. Barring a crash or a mechanical failure, the chase for the championship was over. From the middle of the pack, Kiedrowski would need a miracle to stay in the hunt. Now, behind McGrath, Guy Cooper woke up the crowd by storming into second place. Behind Cooper, Jeff Emig, then Jeff Stanton. Ezra Lusk was in 5th, just 1 position ahead of Kiedrowski. Mike Kiedrowski rode the ragged edge trying to catch McGrath. With 2 laps to go, he moved to the runner-up position, but it was too little, too late. McGrath was gone, and the 1993 championship was history. While McGrath completes the last lap, listen as Kiedrowski looks back on the season and talks about Jeremy McGrath.
Well, you know, you look back at the season, and I've had a great season. I won my first two Supercrosses this year, and, you know, I rode a lot of good races and had a couple breaks, and Jeremy never did. So, you know, he deserves it 100%, and, you know, he rode a hell of a season, and my season was great, too, so I can't complain about nothing.
And with that cross-up, Jeremy McGrath was the 1993 Supercross champion. The celebration was underway when Art Ekman caught up with Jeremy's mechanic.
Can you believe it? Oh, God, this is great. Oh, man. He just never let up the whole season long. And things are going great right now. God, it's unbelievable. It's speechless.
Well, all right, Skip. Here's a look at the way they finished in Pasadena. McGrath, Kiedrowski, Stanton, Lamson, LaRocco, Henry, Luss, Stevenson, Palmer, Cooper. Let's go to Jeremy McGrath.
Woo! I'm happier than hell, that's for sure. You said earlier in the year that you didn't want to be the kind of rider to sit around second, third, fourth, and win the championship. You wanted to win them in style, and you wanted to win a lot of them. You've done that.
Well, Bob, you know, I try to win as many races as possible, and, you know, tonight was my night. I got a good start. I didn't get a good start in the heat race, and I made up for it in the main event, and I sure didn't want them guys catching me, that's for sure.
With the crowd looking on, Roy Jansen from the AMA made it official.
Well, Jeremy, you've changed the sport of Supercross. On behalf of the thousands of fans that you have around the country, that which you've worked so hard for, the #1 plate. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Roy. You know, I'd just like to thank AMA and Camel just for giving me the chance to do this. You know, Honda's backed me all the way, and I just appreciate it, you know, a whole heck of a lot. And I hope I can do it again next year. You know, had a great season. I couldn't ask for anything more, but there's still 2 more races, and I want to win those too. So I just like to thank everyone out there who made this possible, and appreciate it.
Thank you very much for your admirers, and on behalf of our 3 fantastic visitors tonight.
The Pasadena victory was win number 9 on the season for Jeremy McGrath. That tied the single-season win record.